I'm starting my walk in Miami downtown. As I already mentioned before, United States mostly is not pedestrian friendly. Luckily, in Miami downtown there is a metro mover. It's a train moving on the rails, which are located above the ground level. Another interesting thing is that it's driverless. But this you can see already in many places nowadays, so it's kind of fun but not surprising. It's a convenient way to move around downtown and it is free. On the other hand, as it's free, you can see some strange people around. Junkies and crazy people obviously prefer this type of transport. To be honest, this did not happen really often, but it's very likely to see at least one of them per ride. As an alternative, you can use Uber or taxi to move around downtown. On the top of the Natural Museum there is an amazing view. Now we are walking from the Natural Museum to the port. The parks and coast are very clean and nice. Some kind of installation looked very interesting, so I decided to walk through it. In the parks you can see lots of sculptures, like this huge head. Miami was inhabited for a long time, since 3000 BC. In 1566, Admiral Pedro Menendez de Aviles, Florida's first governor, claimed the area for the Spain. Spain and briefly Britain ruled Florida until it ceded it to the United States in 1821. In 1836, the US built Fort Dallas on the banks of the Miami River as a part of their development of the Florida territory and their attempt to suppress and remove the Seminoles. Miami is noted as the only major city in the United States founded by a woman. Julia Tuttle, a local citrus grower and a wealthy Cleveland native, was the original owner of the land upon which the city was built. In the late 19th century, reports describe the area as a promising wilderness and one of the finest building sites in Florida. The Great Freeze in 1894-1895 hastened Miami growth, as the crops were the only ones in Florida that survived. Julia Tuttle subsequently convinced railroad tycoon Henry Flagler to extend his Florida East Coast Railway to the region, for which she became known as the Mother of Miami. Miami was officially incorporated as a city on July 28, 1896, with a population of just over 300. Nowadays, the population of Miami is around 440,000. Downtown Miami has among the largest concentrations of international banks in the United States and is home to several large national and international companies. These buildings look amazing. Lots of skyscrapers. Also, often you can see a flag of Cuba. Very likely those flags are from immigrants from Cuba who left their country due to Cuban Revolution. We finish our walk in the port with a speedboat trip. But this activity deserves a separate video. So thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you the next time.